Yeah. Shaking. What's shaking, YouTube? B Brown, salute. B Max, salute. Shaking with my people. Derek Williams, salute. Chase the coin, salute. Almighty Law 703, salute. Abel Mahari, salute. Johnny Bryant, King Corleone, Big Snack Pack, K.O., Harold Jones, DeAndre Carey, Khalid Myers, salute. Ruben Salinas Jr., salute. Kareem Williams, salute. JC, salute. Was shaking, yeah. The Perfectionist, salute. 713, salute. H-Town, 713 in the building, salute. Dion Folks, Muhammad this the one, salute. Yeah, feeling a little better now, man. I'm about to be back on the grind. Check hooks, salute. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tastic, salute. Real 6 SB90, salute. On Grant, salute. Yeah, we about to be back on the grind, my peoples. What's shaking? What's shaking? Box 1, salute. Thomas McShane, Tone Bangers, what's shaking? Yeah, we back on it. Super Mac time, salute. Mitchell Moore, salute. G Lex, what's shaking? What's good with you? Ronnie Emerson, salute. Yeah, man, we back on the grind. Ty King, Allah, salute. DeAndre Carey, salute. Man, Lennox Lewis told Anthony Joshua to start acting like a champion. That's what he told him. Ancestral Rage, Mosquito, salute. Ben Source Boxing, salute. Rory James, salute. L File Player, salute. Cashel Alexander, what's shaking? Idiot, man. Word up. J1 Pro, salute. Stanley Brown, salute. Pit 17, salute. Ancestral Rage, Off Killer. Yeah, Lennox Lewis putting that pressure on, man. Yo, this dude is an idiot, man. Stanley Bailey, Big Snack Pack, salute. Andres Garcia, salute. Smash that like button, my people. Let's get the likes up to 100. Back on the grind. Smash that like button. Let's get them likes to 100. Make the fight, salute. Let's get them likes up to 100. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo Toe, salute. Yeah, we're shaking with my peoples, man. The Evolution, salute. Devon Zaray, salute. Stink. Yeah, what's shaking with y'all, man? Yeah, Dwayne M. Cash, salute. Boxing Monster, my brother B Megastar in the building, salute. Yeah, he tired of it, man. Avid boxing fan, salute. Yeah, he tired of it, man. Clyde's one, salute. Drew Johnson, salute. Jay Lives Life, salute. Marvinette, salute. Jay Good, what's shaking? Elias Navarro, salute. So let's get into this, man. So Lennox Lewis said Anthony Joshua. He said Anthony Joshua need to stop chasing money. Joe Grizzly, salute. Mark Spears, salute. St. Louis in the building, salute. He said that he need to stop chasing money. Do so now, salute. King Strick, salute. Sir Douglas, salute. New Jersey Boxer, salute. Smash that like button, my people. Get them likes to 100. So he said Anthony Joshua needs to stop chasing money and start be acting like a champion. LDTB, salute. He said that Ronald Morgan, salute. He said he need to stop chasing money. Pretty much what he said was stop acting like a diva. Stop acting like a diva and start acting like a champion. That's pretty much what he said. He said, at this point in time, he needs to worry about being a champion and defending his titles if he wants to be a champion, right? He said, Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. He said if he wants to be a champion, then he needs to act like one, right? If he's gonna carry the straps, then he needs to defend the straps. He needs to stop worrying about chasing money and being in the background and start coming to the front and acting like a champion. This is what exactly. Stop acting like a yes man. D Solo 2009, salute. Yep. He said Hearn got him looking divish. Yep. Hey, see, the thing is, right? This is what we've been saying. Smash the like button. Get them likes up to 100. 150 people and 70 likes. Smash the like button. So, here's the thing, man. This is the thing, right? You know, we want champions to act like champions. We don't care if they had till they became a title. Mike Tyson, Dion Folks, salute. Ray Zone 718 2.0, salute. Mike Tyson, right, became a champion. Ugly Cuz, salute. Juan Garza, salute. Mike Tyson became a champion early, right? Once he became a champion, it was time to defend, right? Nobody gave Mike Tyson a pass. Nobody told Mike Tyson, "Oh well, yeah, you the champ," but you know, when it came to Mike Tyson defending his titles, oh yeah, you became the youngest heavyweight champ, but you know, you need to When it came to him defending, oh, he let's give him a pass. He needs to fight other people, right? Or Mike Tyson saying, "Oh, I ain't going over there to fight this person or that person." You know, people use the excuse that, "Oh, Anthony Joshua just won the titles. He's only had 21 fights." Well, that's the other champion's fault. Who fault is that? If he wasn't ready, you shouldn't have put him in the ring. Point blank and period. If y'all didn't feel like he was ready, Chris Brown 45, salute. If y'all didn't feel like he was ready, they shouldn't have put him in the ring. Point blank and period. But instead, they put him in the ring. He picked up straps early. And what did they think? That there was gonna be no pressure to compete with other champions? Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. D21 519, salute. Mark Spears, salute. What they thought? It wasn't gonna be no pressure to fight unification bouts, or somebody was gonna give him a pass. The funny thing about it is Deontay Wilder was gonna give him a pass, but nobody talks about that. When he fought for the title, Deontay Wilder wasn't even thinking about fighting him until Anthony Joshua got on TV talking about he wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder said, "Okay, I was going to give him a pass. I was going to let him live. But since he wanted to do it, let's make it happen. Let's make it. Why wait? Make the date." Now you want to backtrack. Merrill Andrews, salute. BBG, salute. So now, smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 100. So now they want to backtrack and be like, yeah, well, the thing is, The Wonderful Life of Bob J, salute. So now they want to backtrack and act like, well, the thing about it is, Deontay Wilder has all this experience and he's fought, he's been fighting twice as long as me, as many fights as he had twice as many fights as I had, but he hasn't fought anybody. Why? Because people thought that you was green. They thought you was easy pickings. That's not a sign. That's a sign of disrespect. That's not a sign of respect. That's not a good thing. People thought you was green. They thought you was there for the pickings. And so they picked you over him. So you didn't accomplish something that he couldn't have accomplished. The only reason he didn't accomplish what you accomplished is due to the fact that they didn't give him the chance to do it. That's why. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 100. Smash the like button, my peoples. Let's get them like. We got 160 people in here, and we just hitting 100 likes. Smash the like button. Hold on, let me check my tire pressure. Grab something to drink. Mark Wonderley, salute. My son in the building. What's good, baby boy? John Arsenagas. Love you, boy. Lala D, salute, sister. Yep, y'all know the grind don't stop, man. Your boy Blue back on the grind. McLovin, salute. Rebello, salute. Woolbag, salute. So, right? So this dude acting like, people act like, you see how this, look how this works, right? They tell you organic urban supplement, salute. They tell you in one breath, they say, brown on boxing, salute. In one breath, they'll tell you he's green. He hasn't, he only fought a certain amount of fights, right? And in the same breath, Wilbur Holmes, salute. In the same breath, they'll tell you he accomplished more than Deontay Wilder accomplished and any other heavyweight and early in his career. Well, he did that due to the fact that he was allowed to fight for these belts in situations where they didn't think the people that chose to fight him didn't feel like he was a threat. That ain't cool. It's not a good thing. And so now you're in a position where your team around you, right, make you look like you don't want to fight. Skills from New Orleans, salute. Power player, salute. Because it's the team that's making Joshua look bad, y'all. It's the team, believe it or not. Dave Reyes, salute. Look what he said. What are you talking about? AJ unified twice. What are you talking about? Dave Reyes? What are you talking about? He unified twice. Who did he fight? Who did he fight? Dave Reyes. Who did he fight, Dave Reyes? You said, what am I talking about? He unified twice. What are you talking about, Dave Reyes? Hey. Where's Dave Reyes? GT Entertainment, salute. Dave Reyes, where you go? You said he unified twice. What am I talking about? Vlad and Parker? What? Vlad who? Vladimir Klitschko wasn't a champion, you idiot. Texas T, salute. Salute to my brother Blood in the building. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. Derek Williams, salute. You said Vlad. Vlad who? Vladimir Klitschko wasn't a champion. Tyson Fury was the champion. So what are you talking about? That's strike one. That's strike one for you. That's strike one. Vladimir Klitschko didn't even have a belt. But it was for the WBA. Do you know what does that mean though? He fought for a vacant belt that Tyson Fury vacated. So you giving him props. So you giving him props for fighting for a belt, a guy that wasn't a champion. Charles Martin, so listen, this is what you're doing, Dave Reyes. You're giving him props and you're praising him, right? For winning titles. Charles Martin was losing the fight. The guy got an injury, right? And then Charles Martin fought Anthony Joshua for that title, right? Then Vladimir Klitschko lost 2 years prior 40 years old, and lost to Tyson Fury, and you're giving him props for that fight. But you're asking me, what am I talking about? What are you talking about? Those were gift fights. That's what you call gift fights. That wasn't fights that okay, so why didn't Deontay Wilder get those same opportunities? Dave Reyes? Tell me why Wilder didn't get the same opportunities. Since you asked me what am I talking about, now let's see if you know what you're talking about. Why didn't Deontay Wilder get the fight against Charles Martin? Why didn't Deontay Wilder get a fight against Vladimir Klitschko? Dave Reyes, come back to the front. And tell the people why Deontay Wilder didn't get those opportunities. Ramsey Sutton, the second, salute. Dave, we're waiting for you. Answer the question. Chris, salute. Chris, salute. Wilder could have fought Parker, but Parker didn't want that fight because that Wilder fight wasn't. Hold on. Because the Wilder fight wasn't making sense money-wise. How you know what money it was making? Off killer, salute. Here we go. Now, Dave Reyes, how much money was they offered? Aaron Crawley, salute. Dennis Smith, salute. Now, Dave Reyes, tell us how much money the difference was. Because you're talking about money now. So, Anthony Bibb, salute. So, Dave Reyes, Alfonso Upnorth, salute. Dave Reyes, tell us how much money Wilder was good. How much money was offered to both sides? All right, these crackers. Disgusting. Michael Johnson, salute. Yeah. Yeah, blood. 100%, blood. Dave Reyes, Treslin Patterson, salute. Dave Reyes, tell us how much money Joshua was offered. Joseph Park was offered for the Wilder fight. How much he was offered for the Joshua fight? Dave Reyes said at the time, Wilder hadn't have a pay-per-view fight. Wilder still didn't have a pay-per-view fight right now. Dave Reyes, did you know that? And then he said he hasn't sold out. Here we go. And had never sold out his fights. What fight didn't he sell out, Dave Reyes? See, this is how you know they don't know what they're talking about. Right? He got 33% for the AJ fight. Dave Reyes, I said, how much was he offered? What percentage was he offered versus Wilder? It don't matter what Wilder did. How much was he offered to fight Wilder? I don't care what numbers Wilder did and didn't do. I'm asking you, what was he offered to fight Deontay Wilder? Because you said the money didn't make sense. So you know how much he was offered to fight Wilder. And the reason he took the Joshua fight over Wilder fight. So how much was he offered from Deontay Wilder and PBC? You see, this is see, they so used to telling people stuff that they heard, right? So now, Dave Reyes, we need you to tell us how much Joseph Parker was offered for the Wilder fight, because you told us that he got 33% for the 33% for the Joshua fight. So how much did he get? How much was he offered for the Wilder fight then, Dave? That he turned down. Please explain to us, Dave. How much was he offered? Yeah, he on Google, but he still ain't gonna find it though, blood. He trying to stall. He trying his best. Somebody get this dude Upton out of here, man. Priscilla Upton. I don't respond to you. Sorry. Get that dude Priscilla Upton or whatever. You just get blocked altogether to get exposed. His management knew it didn't make sense because Wilder's biggest payday at the time. Dave, what are you talking about? Who cares about Wilder's biggest payday? I said, how much was he offered to fight Deontay Wilder? And then how much was he offered to fight Joshua? Tell us that. You talking about Deontay Wilder's biggest payday. I didn't ask you about Deontay Wilder's biggest payday. What does that matter? What does that matter? Who cares how much Deontay Wilder's biggest payday was? How much was Joseph Parker offered to fight Deontay Wilder? Tell us that now. Nobody asked you how much Wilder was offered, how much Wilder's biggest payday was. What was Joshua's biggest payday before he fought Vladimir Klitschko? Who cares? Salute to my brother BFTB Boxing in the super chat. He said they never put numbers out for Wilder versus Parker negotiations because Parker didn't want it. Parker said he needed tune-ups, then fight AJ next. That's a fact. But you see BFTB, these dudes are so used to listening to what other people told him, he don't know what he's talking about. So I'm asking him, right, to come and tell us what was Joseph Parker offered for Deontay Wilder that he turned it down and went the route of Anthony Joshua. Because if you said that Anthony Joshua offered Joseph Parker more money than Deontay Wilder did, then you should know the difference. You should know how much he was offered from Deontay Wilder and their team. So tell us what he was offered. Yep, BFTB Boxing. Salute to you in that super chat once again. Texas Bubba Stop 6, salute. Harold James, Jammin, salute. Yep. Yeah, like acting like he getting the money. Exactly, bud. They act like they getting paid. Well, when it came to money, okay, so listen what he said. Wilder didn't offer him nothing because he couldn't generate enough money. Dave, I'm going to ask you again. Stop talking about stuff you don't know. Now, Dave, you don't know what you're talking about. So, Dave, do me a favor. Tell us how much he was offered from Deontay Wilder and his team. Because you do know they was in negotiations twice. You do know that he was even at Deontay Wilder's fight in Alabama, and they were supposed to have the fight. So tell us how much he was offered, Dave. Dave, tell us. Black Power, salute. Coach Big C, salute. So, Dave, tell us how much he was offered, Dave. You still trying to dance around the subject. Hey, Priscilla Upton, man, delete them, block them altogether. Altogether. Boxing good, salute. Yep, D Solo 2009, a true UK fan of boxing. He said, I've been telling people, be a boxing fan, keep it at that. That's a fact. Maurice McElroy, salute. Robbie Sanders, salute. They open their mouth, they run their mouth, and start telling people something they heard about money and don't know what they're talking about. So he said, now he can't answer. So how much was he offered? Because you made it a point to say Joseph Parker was offered more money because Wilder couldn't generate. Wilder couldn't generate what? You don't know what? You don't know. Okay, let me tell you this. Derek, John Burke, salute. Yep. Derek Jackson, salute. Yeah, he should know. I don't know what he offered, but it wasn't good. How could you, Dave, how do you know it wasn't good if you don't even know what he was offered? That didn't feel crazy coming out your mouth right now? Life is Chess Retro Rob, salute. Dave, how you know it wasn't good when you don't even know what he was offered? Now go look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself that same question again. Repeat that to yourself, Dave. You see, this is what I'm talking about, right? You got another troll coming in here talking about, oh, you're bogus, but they're not saying nothing. Right? This dude Dave said, I don't know what he was offered, but it wasn't good. How could you say something wasn't good you don't even know? Because it didn't happen. Dave, so because the fight didn't, okay, Dave, $50 million, $80 million in total was offered to Anthony Joshua. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a proven fact, Dave. So $80 million isn't a good fight? It must not be good according to you, because you just said it wasn't good because it didn't happen. So because it didn't happen, it means the offer wasn't good, right, Dave? Right, Dave? Right, Dave? But $80 million was offered. That wasn't good either because the fight didn't happen, Dave. Dave, so I guess $1 million isn't a good offer. So, Dave, why don't you tell us what a good offer is, Dave? How about that? Dave, why don't you come back in here, you negotiate, you tell us what is a good offer, Dave? Because $80 million is not even a good offer. Floyd Mayweather is fighting a Japanese kid on a platform he don't know. He's out of place for $88 million. But you're telling us for Anthony, and Floyd Mayweather has made hundreds of millions of dollars in fights already. So you're telling us, Dave, by your standards, by your method, that Floyd Mayweather fought for hundreds of millions of dollars that would take a fight for $88 million. But Joshua, who's never made hundreds of millions of dollars in a fight, never, it's okay for him to turn down $80 million because that's not a good offer, according to you, correct, Dave? So, Dave, why don't you come back in here and you tell us what's a good offer, Dave? You see how idiotic this sounds? You see how crazy they sound? Truth Seeker said you can't block in debate. I didn't block him. I didn't tell nobody to block him. Dave is not blocked. So, World Breaker Fighting, salute. So, Omar Jamal, salute. Yeah, they tried to change. They don't have nothing. No, they have no legs to stand on. So Dave just tried to tell us he don't even know what the offer was, but he know it wasn't a good one because the fight didn't happen. Okay, well he was offered $80 million to fight Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua was, but the fight didn't happen. So I guess $80 million wasn't a good offer either, Dave. I make salute. So Dave, we need you to come back in here and tell us what's a good offer. And don't block Dave, please. Nobody block Dave. Don't block Dave. I want to we got to keep exposing these 503 lines. Salute. See, this is the problem, right? We have to continue to block Gravy Davis. Salute. Wobag, salute. We have to continue to expose these dudes because they'll go around spewing nonsense. He don't even know what the contract was. He don't know what was offered. He knows nothing. But he's going around talking about Anthony Joshua offered Joseph Parker a better deal than Wilder did. But he don't even know what Joseph Parker was offered from Wilder, if he was even offered anything. Yeah, they moving the goalposts. So, brother number one, salute. You see how this happens? Vernon Arrington, salute. You see what happens? You see what happens when we allow Slay, salute. D-Dap, salute. This is what happens when we allow them to continue to move around without exposing them for not knowing what they're talking about. The offer would have broken AJ Sky contract. What are you talking about? The offer would have broken AJ Sky contract. Oh, listen. See, this is how, you see what I'm saying? Gregory Clemens, salute. Here we go again. Right? Truth Seeker said the offer would have broken AJ Sky contract. What offer would have broken a? Look, you see, this is how Royal Q Dash, salute. Willie Suggs, salute. Truth Seeker. Yeah, exactly. So Truth Seeker, you said the offer would have broken AJ's Sky contract, right? What offer would have broken AJ Sky contract? No, Truth Seeker. Truth Seeker. Smash. Truth Seeker. Truth Seeker. You said the offer wouldn't have broken. Yeah, blood. It doesn't even matter. But since it matters to these people, I'm going to continue to expose them because they know not what they talk about. They are talking about stuff they do not even know about. So Truth Seeker, you said that the offer would have broken AJ's Sky contract, right? So I'm asking you, what offer? Nitty G, salute. Almighty Lord 703, salute. What offer would have broken AJ's Sky contract? Yep, you're 100% right, bud. Alex Santos, salute. But they're gonna continue on with this, so we must continue to expose them, because they so hell bent on numbers, right? That they get lost. They get lost in the fight game and being fans. Just be a fan. Stop using negotiations and money and ticket sales as a defense mechanism, to protect your favorite fighter. It's better to be honest. You ever heard this? When you tell a lie once, when you tell a lie, you got to keep telling a lie. When you tell the truth, You only got to tell it once. The truth shall set you free. So as fans, it's better to just be truthful. Salute to Michael Johnson in that super chat. He said Truth Seeker and Dave Reyes are fake accounts with zero content on it. Salute. So we know who they are. BBG, salute. Gaines PP, salute. So here's the thing, right? Truth Seeker, right? Fish Eyes admitted the offer was from BT. No, Truth Seeker. No, I don't want to hear that, Truth Seeker. I asked you what offer. Illis92, salute. Malicious Grace, salute. Truth Seeker, this is what I asked you. What offer would have broken his contract? 4 Deuce Trade, salute. What offer would have broken AJ Sky contract? The Super Eagle, salute. What offer would have broken AJ Sky contract? Now listen to this. Watch this. Afro Player, salute. So Truth Seeker, we asking you, what offer? Because you said Fish Eyes, this is what they do, right? This must be a mechanism used by liars in the UK. Lynn Rogers, Hadley, salute. Ian Campbell, salute. Yeah, you know, this is when they're not telling the truth. This must be the defense mechanism for them to start name calling. Robbie Sanders, salute. Because they stayed name calling Frank Warren. They continue to name call Frank Warren. He's referring to Frank Warren. Marvin Banks, salute. So he's calling Frank Warren a name outside of Frank Warren. Just call him Frank Warren. Okay? Why does Frank Warren have to be called that? I don't understand. But okay, let's just say whatever you call Frank Warren. I'm not gonna say it because I want to ask you this, right? What contract would have broken the Sky contract? Winston Lee, salute. See, this is what I'm telling you. Just be a truth will always set you free. Just say you don't think, man, if AJ was my favorite boxer, right? Kelsey in the super chat, he said everyone has their go-to move when they get into trouble. These AJ protectors go-to is always money. Let's stick to skills over politics. But money, they losing in money. They losing in money as well. Because they talking about something that they don't even know what they talking about. Right? Instead of them saying they want to see the best fight the best, we want to see the best fight the best. But they trying to hold on to a situation is what they trying to do. That's the bottom line. But instead of them coming clean and being honest, right? And saying, listen, AJ might not want him. If AJ was my favorite fighter, I would just be like, man, it don't seem like he want that fight right now. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to blindly defend him and don't even know what I'm talking about. The Boxing Creed 215, salute. Cooper Pactober, salute. Tozen 8, salute. Mike Bix, salute. What do you say? Frank Warren clearly stated he was behind the 50 offer, not Shelley or Al. Frank Warren clearly stated that he was behind the 50 million. So what you're telling us is that Frank Warren was offering the $50 million, huh? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Because that's not what Frank Warren said. He never said that. He never said that. Damian Henning, salute. Frank Warren never ever said that. Ever. He's never said that. He's never said that. He never said that he was reaching in his pockets and giving $50 million up. He's never said that, ever. He's never said that. And I talked to Frank Warren. I interviewed Frank Warren. He's never said that. He clearly stated that he was asked about the market and different things in the UK if they went over there. Of course, Al Heyman and the PBC, they do business with Frank Warren. They're close with Frank Warren. So they inquire. So here goes their go-to move. They try to act like, well, BT Sports was going to pay for the $50 million, so he couldn't take $50 million. Listen how crazy this sounds. I just want y'all to listen to this. The fight is not going to be on BT. The fight would have been on Showtime. Right? Frank Warren, let's say Frank Warren was giving Al Heyman, lending Al Heyman. What difference does it make? And let me ask you this. How can Frank Warren offer something that you guys said that was never there? And where did Truth Seeker go? You guys clearly said there was never $50 million offered. Every AJ protector said there was $50 million was never offered. So how can Frank Warren offer something that was never there? I thought you said that he was never offered $50 million. I mean, yo, Bish, I don't understand. Like, where did you go? Asked you a simple question, and then you disappeared. They don't want the pressure, because they can't answer the questions. They make up stuff as they go. They tell what they want you to hear, because they just want you. They just want to protect. They blindly protect. And they hear somebody say, "Oh, Frank Warren was offering him $50 million, and that would have broke his Sky contract." And they took it and run with it instead of doing their own research. Instead of doing their own research and say, "Let me figure out what took place," or who's offering what. No, they don't do that. They don't do that. They took it. Oh, that sounds correct. That sounds like the reason why he turned down $50 million. First, they tell you $50 million wasn't even offered. Then they tell you, well, it was offered, but it was, since it was from Frank Warren, they couldn't take it. What? Well, you said it was never even offered. So how could you not take something that was never offered? You see how this sounds? The $50 million was null and void. What do you mean the $50 million was null and void? You said, Truth Seeker, you said that you said that the contract would have broken his Sky contract. Now you're saying $50 million was null and void. What you mean $50 million was null and void? It gets worse. It gets worse. Just say this. It's easier to just say it doesn't seem like you want to fight right now. And clear your soul. Take excuses for something that you have no idea what you're talking about. 34 lights out. Salute. It has tiring. You know when you got a wife and you got a side girl. You got a side girl, but you got a wife, right? And so you got to continuously to tell your wife, "Oh, I'm where you go? I got to work tonight." But you're going to see the side girl, and then the next time you gotta go see the side girl, you gotta come up with something else. Oh, where you going? Oh, I gotta go to this game. I gotta do overtime. Okay, now where you going? How many times you going? It gets tiring. right? That burden gets heavy. Oh, where you going now? Oh, I'm going over here. Oh, I'll be right back. Your options dwindle. They 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 dwindle till the light goes out. Your options keep dwindling. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Mississippi King, salute. When you have a wife and you have a side girl, when you don't tell the truth, oh honey, where you going? Your wife's gonna ask questions, right? Your wife's gonna ask questions, right? Oh, where you going now? Oh honey, I gotta stay late at work. Okay. Your paycheck gotta resemble you staying late at work. See, when you have the truth, eventually you staying late at work means your paycheck is gonna resemble you staying late at work, right? You doing all these extra hours, then your check, when you bring it home, is gonna have to resemble that. You're gonna have to show and prove to your wife that you're staying late, right? You may get away with it 1 week or 2 weeks. D-Lo 404 boxing them all, salute. You said I know I'm not acting dumb. And I know the offer wasn't bogus. Now you want to try that again, Truth Seeker? You talking to the wrong person when you're talking to me. Don't tell me I'm acting dumb. I ain't acting dumb, bro. I ain't acting dumb. So you want to try that again? I'm gonna give you a chance to retract that statement. Don't tell me I'm acting dumb, and the offer definitely wasn't bogus. What you're talking about is bogus. That's what's bogus. How about that? Gravy David, salute. I'm not acting dumb. You're the one that's acting dumb. You're acting as if you don't know what's going on. The person acting dumb in this situation is you, not me. So when you tell me that I'm acting dumb, Dante Gilbert, salute. No, I'm far from acting dumb, bro. And I know the offer wasn't bogus. Now, what you're doing, right? You ever heard this, right? When you don't know something and you talk about something you don't know, right? It's called being, I'm not even going to say it. Big Zo, salute. But here's the thing, Truth Seeker. You need to do research. Not gonna go there because YouTube I don't want YouTube to flag me again. You know, I gotta go through this nonsense for you know, it is what it is, man. So anyway, you got a wife, right? And you got a side girl, right? Eventually, you're gonna have to show and prove to your wife that you're doing all these extra hours at work, right? Oh, I gotta go to work today. Okay, your paycheck gonna have to resemble that, right? Eventually, right? You're gonna have to show and prove, right? So instead of trying to always David Thomas, salute. Instead of always trying to Toria Stanley, salute. Instead of always trying to blindly defend, you should do your homework before you do that. Don't blindly defend. You ever heard this saying? You should never argue with a fool because people from a distance can't tell who is who. Right? A wise man should never argue with a fool. But in this case, I'm going to enlighten you. Right? So when you come here and you talk about stuff you don't know, right? So now they're trying to tell me. Stefano Martinez in that super chat said just tapped in. Salute. So here's the thing, right? This is what happens. They tend to talk about stuff they don't know about because it's called blindly defending the situation. So they're blindly defending a situation that they have no knowledge about. But since they hear people say it and it sounds good to them, it sounds about right, because there's no other logic for why he's not taking this fight with Wilder. So that sounds about right. So you grasp onto it because there's no other real logic in your brain, right? See, they know what's really going on, right? So there's no other real logic on why he's not taking this fight for them. So somebody runs something past them that sounds to them like, oh yeah, that's about right. So they take that and run with it. So now we get one person saying that the contract that Joseph Parker was offered from Joshua was better than the contract he was offered from Wilder. So then ask, what did Wilder offer Joseph Parker that Anthony Joshua didn't offer? What was the difference in the offers? Well, I don't know what he offered. So then how could you, okay, so then he turned around and said, but it wasn't good because the fight wasn't made. That doesn't sound foolish to you? That should sound real foolish to you. And so then another person says, well, the offer came from BT Sports and Frank Warren. Well, we know Al Heyman has more money than Frank Warren, right? We know Al Heyman is known. We see what Al Heyman, the proof is in the pudding, right? The proof is in the pudding, right? Al Heyman is justified. So you telling me Al Heyman has put on the biggest fights in the history of the sport of boxing. He's been a part of the biggest fights in the history of the sport of boxing. His first three fighters was Floyd Mayweather, was Vernon Forrest, and Andre Berto. And Andre Berto just came out and said the money that he was making before he was blew up, when he was still a blue chip prospect, he said was out of this world. That's before he even blew up. And this is all from Al Heyman. We know what Floyd Mayweather got turned into. And Vernon Forrest was on his way. So now you're telling me that Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel had to go on their hands and knees and beg Frank Warren to come up with some money. So now listen how crazy this sounds, right? Frank Warren is willing to give Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel $50 million to make a fight for their fighter, Deontay Wilder. But he wouldn't put up $50 million for his own fighter in Tyson Fury to face Anthony Joshua. Now let that sink in. Let that sink in. He's willing to put up $50 million, $80 million for a fighter that's not even his, to a company that's not his. Right? All out of friendship, but he wouldn't do it for his very own fighter. If that's the case, for Tyson Fury, he could have offered them $50 million to have Tyson Fury fight Anthony Joshua. Why wouldn't he do that? Wouldn't that benefit him more than him having letting Deontay? Why would that benefit him? See, this is why they don't even use their brain. And then he says it would have broke the contract because he's with BT Sports. Okay, well let me enlighten you. You do know Manny Pacquiao was with HBO, Floyd Mayweather was with Showtime, and because the fight was so big and there was so much money involved, they found a common medium. They both were under contract with two separate networks. So you mean to tell me that BT Sports didn't want to do business with Sky Sports wouldn't want to do business with BT Sports and Showtime to put on the biggest fight for all this money that they could earn? That's what you're trying to sell us. Ian Campbell, salute. You see how that? You see when you use your brain how this actually sounds? Doesn't that sound crazy? Right? That Ricky Samuel, salute. Right? So he didn't even want to put up this money. So he didn't even want to put up this money for his own fighter. Mookie Knight, salute. Sean G, salute. He didn't want to put it. He didn't put up this money for his own fighter, but he gonna put it up for somebody else, their company, and their fighter, all in the name of friendship. Now that sounds correct to you, huh? Now that sounds correct, huh? That sounds about right for you, huh? And what, Eric B, salute. Why would that benefit him? Ashante L, salute. How does that benefit Frank Warren? Please explain to me, how would that benefit Frank Warren? And you don't think that they already knew that Sky Sports would be a conflict of interest with BT? You see, it just doesn't make sense, right? So back to the subject at hand with Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is saying this is his own countryman. Alex Santos, salute. His own countryman, who's a fighter, undisputed, traveled, is saying, hey, Joshua, man, you got to get up off your hands and make it happen. But now, Lennox Lewis is the villain. See, Lennox Lewis was the pride and joy of the UK in the heavyweight division. Drew Titan, salute. Now he's the villain because he's telling Anthony Joshua to fight the best. How does that work? How does that work? How? Lennox Lewis continues to tell Anthony Joshua, listen, man, you need to fight the best. You need to act like a champion. Stop hiding behind the scenes. Be a champion. If you're going to hold on to those straps, you got to be a champion. Now, Lennox Lewis is the villain? Karen Smith, salute. Lennox Lewis don't have Joshua's best interest anymore. It's bizarre. Because at the end of the day, we just want to see the best fight the best. That's it. Oh yeah, if Lennox Lewis came out and backed him, he would be the greatest thing since sliced bread. But since he's telling them something that they don't want to hear, he's a villain. He's vilified. He don't know what he's talking about. Now Lennox Lewis is must be out of his mind now. Lennox Lewis doesn't have Joshua's interest at heart. DJ Zion Love, salute. Why? Because he wants to see the best fight the best. He wants Anthony Joshua to do. And the crazy part about this is, right, is Lennox Lewis is not telling Anthony Joshua to do something he didn't do. He's not telling He's not telling Anthony Joshua to do something he didn't do. He's done it. But they're acting like he's crazy. How does that? Listen, how crazy is that? Lennox Lewis is telling him to do something that he's done. He's become undisputed. He's came over to the States and fought for titles. But now Lennox Lewis is vilified? Lennox Lewis is not telling Anthony Joshua to do something he wouldn't do because he did it. It's like, listen, you're scared to jump off of the diving board, right? You keep walking to the edge of the diving board and you're scared to jump off. Now you look to your right, you look to your left, right? and your partner, your boy, keeps jumping off, and he telling you, man, just jump off, man. It ain't that bad. You could do it. Just jump off. It ain't that bad. So while he's telling you that, he's vilified. He becomes a villain for telling you to do something that he's did. He's done it. He's telling you, listen, go ahead, jump off. The water's cool. It's not too cold. You're not gonna get hurt. It's not that bad. But he's showing you, because he's done it numerous of times off of different heights, different levels. So he's not telling you to do something he wouldn't do. He's telling you to do something he's done already. He's done this already. But yet he gets vilified, and people act like, oh, Lennox Lewis is crazy. Why is he crazy? Because you don't want to see Anthony Joshua possibly lose. That's why Lennox Lewis is crazy. Dog 215, salute. So Lennox Lewis is senile or something, right? Because he's telling Anthony Joshua to do something that he's done. He's not saying to do the impossible. Lennox Lewis did it. Emmanuel Momo, salute. And Lennox came over here and conquered the states. He beat Holyfield. He had Riddick, Big Daddy Bo, afraid to fight. HBJ dog, salute. Tyson Fury fought in Madison Square Garden already. This is not his first merry-go-round. Tyson Fury's fought in New York already. Now he gonna fight in LA. Not his first merry-go-round.
Thank you.
Take it easy, bud. Jack Hard, salute. So they mad at Deontay Wilder. They are mad at Lennox Lewis for telling Anthony Joshua to do something that he's done already. King Stick. You see how this works, man? B. Paulie, salute. Yo, man, because, yo, listen, y'all only gonna get my patients, they know I'm real, man. I do all types of extra stuff for them. And man, my patients out my way for them, so they know what it is. Smash that like button. Get them likes to 250. I don't drag my feet, man. I don't pretend. So my patients be like, yo, that's just who he is. Idawale M, salute. So yeah, man. So you know, it's just not a, you know, it's not a good thing, man. We want the best to fight the best. That's the point blank and period. Mind your neck. Salute. So on to this Adrian Broner Manny Pacquiao fight, right? Pacquiao seemed locked in, but Manny Pacquiao just has a way of just lulling. He just sings lullabies. G Congo Ya Yi said from the UK, Blue, and AJ is a joke, brother. Salute to the UK. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? They know what it is. They know what it is, man. I mean, Anthony Joshua just needs to come out, be more assertive, say what he want, mean what he say, and stick to it. That's what he needs to do. Or this older man will stick with him. That's what it's going to do, man. It's going to continue to haunt him. It's going to continue to haunt him, man. You can't have Carl Frampton. Now everybody that protect him is Carl Frampton is don't like him because he telling that he should fight the best. Lennox Lewis. Now Lennox Lewis don't like him because he telling me he should fight the best. Like, come on, people, cut it out, man. At some point, you got to be a realist and be like, yo, listen, man, you need to fight this person and that person. Point blank and period, man. That's what they need. Just need to come out and be real and say like, yo, listen, you know something, man? Pull counter boxing, salute. It would go over much easier if everybody get on the same page, stop worrying about what they make, because it don't affect you. That money don't affect you. How does it affect you? It doesn't. So why are you worrying about money that doesn't even affect you? Pugilist, Shiznit, salute. Why are you worrying about something that doesn't even affect you? For what? Why? Makes no sense. None whatsoever. UK, salute. I mean, me personally, I'm a fan of the sport. I only talk about, let me tell y'all this, man. I don't care who makes what. I don't care who has the upper hand in negotiations and all of that. I could care less. I don't care. I just want to see the best fight the best. But when it comes down to people discrediting other fighters and talking about numbers and sales and ticket sales and all of that, that's when I have to be the mediator, the middleman, and explain what's real and what's not real. That's when that has to kick in. because it becomes it destroys the sport. Yeah, I don't like to talk about Mary Jane loves me. Salute. I don't like to talk about how much Wilder gets, how much Joshua gets, like how much Broner's getting for fighting Pacquiao, how much Floyd Mayweather's getting to fight Tinshi, how much this person, like, who sell, Anthony Joshua selling this. We're missing talking about the fight, the sweet science. And that's what Lennox Lewis is saying. Get back to the sweet science. Never mind all that other stuff you talk about. Let's get back to the sweet science. That's what Lennox Lewis is saying. Lloyd Lawrence, salute. Lennox Lewis is saying, listen, focus on being a champion. Stop focusing on money and hiding behind the scenes. That's all Lennox Lewis is saying. And he's wrong for saying that. Why is he wrong for saying that? Why is Lennox Lewis wrong for saying that? Focus on fighting, focus on being a champion. Now Lennox Lewis is wrong for saying that. Why is he wrong for saying that? It's called boxing. It's not called Ticketmaster. It's not called Bank of America. It's called the sport of boxing. Cash, salute. So how about let's get back to the best fighting the best? Point blank and period. Never mind all the other stuff. This is not called Ticketmaster. This is the Ticketmaster. You go to Ticketmaster for tickets. For tickets. You go to for money. You know what I'm saying? Right, Blood? Blue Blood, can you discuss Wilder Fury? Yeah, Fury Wilder, I can't wait. Jack Hart, salute. Salute to my brother BFTV Boxer in that super chat once again. He said thank you, Blue, for your hard work. Salute. Salute to you, bro. Hey, go subscribe to my brother BFTV Boxing, man. Dude, he stayed working hard, got great breakdowns, great content, know his stuff, know the history. You know what I'm saying? Know what he talking about, do his research. That's go, let's go uplift each other, man. Like my brother Blood Boxing, Retro Boxing, and documentaries. That dude could go back further than I can remember with the sport of boxing. But instead, we get Napoleon Armstrong, salute. Damon Shearer, salute. Shearer, salute. We get instead, we got to get caught up for an hour talking about the business and politics of the sport of boxing instead of the sweet science. AJ is just a unified titleist. Nobody in American media claiming Jarrett Hurd is the best pound for pound. Yep. Gaines PP. Exactly. Listen what he said. AJ is just a unified titleist. Nobody in American media claiming Jarrett Hurd is the best pound for pound #1 and pay-per-view star. AJ just holding on to them belts as long as he can. That's a fact. Marquise Johnson, salute. Salute to Felix Nunez. Salute. Salute to my brother TJ Wilkins in that super chat. She says salute. Salute to you, brother. Eric R, salute. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna interview them. I never made it down to Alabama due to things happening outside. First off, I had the schedule wrong. And then after that, then I had things going on with the family, so I never made it down there, man. TDD, salute. So my apologies to Deontay Wilder and the whole Wilder family and team, man. You know, for not making it down there. Um, and as well as, you know, but I'll be with all the I'll be covering it. Richie Porter, salute. O'Neal Marston, salute. So I think that Reggie Roberts, salute. Randy Sanders, salute. So when it comes down to Wilder Fury, right? I think this is going to be a hell of a heavyweight fight. I think this is can't miss TV. And I made a video earlier where Eddie Hearn said this is a terrible fight. It's going to be a horrible fight if Deontay Wilder knocks out. We can't even talk about the actual fight because he's doing that in protection of negotiations. So he's trying to downplay the importance and the action and this fight in order to protect his negotiation tactics with Anthony Joshua. He's not being truthful. Okay, that's like Don King. Truth Seeker, stop talking. You're welcome here. You know, I like you. You're welcome here. I don't care. Everybody can have their own opinion. Everybody can have their own opinion. They can say whatever they want. But if you don't have information, if you don't have knowledge of what's going on and you didn't do your research, don't comment. Go do your own research. Then come back and comment. But you can have an opinion. If you feel like Joshua could beat Wilder, cool. If you feel like Fury could beat Wilder, cool. That's your opinion. When you come in and you start talking about stuff you don't know about, Truth Seeker, you come here talking about why didn't Wilder get those belts before Joshua? You don't know what you're talking about, and I can no longer argue with you. Because, like I said, a wise man told me, don't argue with fools. Because people from a distance can't tell who is who. So you don't know what you're talking about, and you need to go do your research. That's what I'm going to tell you. Anyway, back to regularly scheduled program. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury is going to be, I believe that it has the making of being a classic heavyweight fight. British _ true boxing fan, salute. So I think this has the making of being a great heavyweight showdown. It has all the makings, if you ask me, of being a great heavyweight showdown. And it shouldn't be downplayed. It should be upplayed, if that's even a word. Chalumba Smart, salute. Yasser Hussein, salute. LT Green, salute. I don't even know if that's a word. But this fight needs to be uplifted, right? Because this has all the makings. This is our era. This is another era of heavyweight boxing. And we should want to see great boxing. And we should want to uplift them. And we should want to uplift these fights. And we should support these fights. Because we want to see the best fight the best. Easy Money 12-217, salute. So we want to see the best fight the best. Let's get behind this. Let's get behind the best fighting the best. We know, I don't care how much you a fan of Anthony Joshua, you know Wilder and Fury is two of the best heavyweights in the world. Point blank and period, and they fighting each other. So that's like me being a fan of my favorite two fighters. Well, my favorite three is Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, Juan Manuel Marquez. And I like Roy Jones. Right? I like boxers. Right? And Pernell Whitaker. Right? So let's say I wanted to see, I don't know, okay, we always wanted to see Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, right? It wasn't happening. So Manny Pacquiao fought Marquez, right? Or let's say not Marquez, because Marquez is one of my favorite fighters. But Floyd Mayweather didn't fight Manny Pacquiao, right? So Manny Pacquiao fought Miguel Cotto, right? That's still two of the best boxers in the world. So I'm gonna discredit that fight and talk about it's a horrible fight, because at that time Miguel Cotto only loss was to Margarito, and arguably he didn't even lose that fight because people said that Margarito was cheating. He cheated the first fight, okay, allegedly. So okay, then if you go by that method, right, I'm gonna say, oh well, Manny Pacquiao versus Cotto, I ain't interested in that. That's gonna be a horrible fight. They ain't two of the best fighters. What are you talking about? Why? Because I want to see Floyd Mayweather fight Manny Pacquiao. So I'm gonna discredit Manny Pacquiao fighting Miguel Cotto. So they not two good fighters because they not fighting my guy. Or I want to protect my guy. Or I'm saying, because people were saying Floyd was scared of Pacquiao. Okay, so because I want to protect Mayweather, I'm going to say, well, that's not two good fighters. That doesn't even make sense. Salute to my brother, Roughhouse Boxing TV, in that super chat. He said, all of these AJ protectors talk like Wilder is such an easy work. It's such easy work for AJ. But AJ doesn't feel that the same confidence. If he did, this fight would have been over. That's a fact. Salute to you, brother. Roughhouse Boxing TV and that super chat. That's a fact. Salute to my brother Lou Hand. Right, if it's such an easy fight, then why not fight him and get it over with? Hey, I was a big, huge Floyd Mayweather fan. Huge Floyd Mayweather fan. American Monster, salute. And you can ask anybody, my wife, my kids are big, so they know. Ask my wife, ask my kids, ask anybody. And I'm just giving you people that's close to me, not just my friends, because that's easy. I'm talking about people in the house with me. I used to say Manny Pacquiao was an easy fight for Floyd. And I used to push for that because as a fan of Floyd Mayweather, I felt like that was an easy fight for Floyd Mayweather to win. And I used to push to no end. Like, yo, man, Floyd, you need to fight this dude. Because I felt like it was an easy fight. So I never made an excuse and said, well, Floyd Mayweather shouldn't fight him. Nope. I used to get behind it and say, Floyd, man, you need to fight this dude. That's an easy victory. That's what I used to say. I used to be like, yo, Floyd, I used to be like, please fight this dude. Please, this is an easy victory. I used to push for that. Like, yo, Floyd, I wish you would please fight this dude, man. Fight this dude. Fight him, man. Because I knew styles make fights. I knew Floyd Mayweather, in my heart, Floyd Mayweather's going to win that fight. Right? Because as my favorite fighter, I had the confidence that he was going to win that fight. So I used to say that it was, not only was he going to win, but it was going to be an easy victory for him. And so I used to push for Floyd to take that fight because I knew my guy was going to win. But on the contrary, right? Joshua fans don't feel so confident that he could beat Wilder. So that's why they do the polar opposite of what I did, was to push Mayweather to fight him. They do the polar opposite. They stand in front of him and protect him and say, why should he fight him? He ain't earn no money. He ain't do this. He ain't selling out stadiums. Because you're afraid that your guy is going to lose. That's just what it is. You have no confidence that he's gonna win that fight. So what you do is you say you try to protect him by saying, well, what has Wilder done? What difference does it make? Wilder's a belt holder, and he had a belt longer than Joshua, and he got his belt from a more legitimate source. Bermane Stiverne would have beat Charles Martin from pillar to post in his prime. And then you say, well, he got it. No, Joshua got his from Vladimir Klitschko. No, he didn't. The only legit two fighters he got his belts from was Joseph Parker and Charles Martin, which both of them, Bermane Stiverne in his prime, would beat both of them. Deontay Wilder got his belt from a credible source in Bermane Stiverne, whom would have beaten both of Joshua's legitimate people. Nope, Joseph Parker didn't sell out no stadiums. But that's the you see, if Deontay Wilder is not a threat, why didn't they use these arguments for Joseph Parker and all of these other fighters? Did Carlos Takam ever sell out a stadium? Fans' perspective, salute. I was waiting for the page. I was wondering what would take the YouTube so long. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. This guy said, LOL, how you saying Stiverne with a B Parker? You don't know what you talking. True Seeker, I thought you knew about boxing, but it's clear to me you don't know nothing about boxing. If you think that Joseph Parker was a better boxer than Bermane Stiverne, then you're sadly mistaken. Ronald Jenkins, salute. So he just said, LOL, I think that Bermane Stiverne would beat Joseph Parker. Takam was still standing. Man, True Seeker, I thought that you knew about boxing, but it's clear that you don't. You're just a fan of Anthony Joshua, and you don't know what you're talking about. I thought you knew about boxing, but you just made it very clear to me you don't know about boxing. You're just a fan of Anthony Joshua. You're not a fan of the sport of boxing. That's sad, man. It's sad. I thought you was a fan of the sport of boxing, but you're not a fan of the sport of boxing. You're just a fan of Anthony Joshua. It's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. He don't know nothing about Bermane Stiverne. Why? He looking at Bermane Stiverne now after Wilder knocked him out the second time? It's crazy, man. I bet you, Truth Seeker, you ain't watched more than the two fights. Outside of the two fights Bermane Stiverne had with Deontay Wilder, that's probably the only two fights you saw Bermane Stiverne have. I'm almost certain of that. And that's very sad. Because you're not a fan of the sport of boxing. You're a fan of Anthony Joshua. And that's not a good look. But with that said, man, I gotta get up out of here, man. It's your boy Blue, man. Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure you like and share these videos. UK Swag, salute. Jay Good, salute. Ian Campbell, salute. Yasser Hussein, salute. Paul Counter, salute. BFTB Boxing, salute to you, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother BFTB Boxing, man. Salute to you, always showing me love and holding down that super chat. Jack Hart, salute. Fans Perspective, salute. DeAndre Carey, salute. Ian Campbell, salute. O'Neal Monster, salute. Gaines PP, salute. Royal Q Dash, salute. B Mac, salute. DeAndre Carey, salute. Ronald Jenkins, salute. Who else we got? D21519, salute. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. Who else we got, man? Who else we got, man? TDD, salute. I'm even going to salute out True Speaker, salute. Zelly1327, salute. Cash, salute. Mark Wonderlick, salute. Salute to my brother B Megastar, Bishop in the building, salute. Appreciate you. Damon Hennig, salute. Yeah, man. Columbus Mark, salute. Yes, sir. Eduardo Santiago, salute. Salute to UK Swag, showing love. Salute to my brother D Solo 2009. UK always come through showing love. Salute to you. JC, salute. Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue. Let me get up out of here, man. Tomorrow morning, 8:30, man, we'll be back on regularly scheduled programming from here on out. Because your boy Blue is starting to feel better and getting the swag back. You heard? So last week, you know what I mean, we had a couple of hiccups. Yesterday, we had no content. Y'all ain't see your boy. You know what I'm saying? But we back on the grind. You know what I mean? So y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace.